It's Ray Give TV.
Ray Give TV. Let's get right to it.
You got a song on there with a couple billion streams.
Yeah.
When I went to The Masked Singer with the Nick Cannon thing, then they put that damn song on. All the kids went crazy. There was a bunch of black kids there too.
Really?
Yeah. So you know, and he's rapping.
Really? I haven't listened to his music in at least 6-7 years. Yeah.
I'm about to sing you his joint. He's rapping.
6, 7. Okay. Max B's out. The people are loving him. He's going around. He's getting a great reception from people. Then meanwhile, of course, we have the Grinch, WACK100 out here spreading holiday gloom, letting everybody know how he feels about him. I watched a 1090 Jake video. I watched a 1090 Jake video about it. And by the end of that video, I was like, okay, what are we even talking about?
What did 1090 tell me when I called him the other day on the phone, baby?
Explain
1090 said, Wack, I don't have the paperwork you got. What the f do you got? And I read it. He said, I don't have that.
Oh. So that video he made was not up to date.
He's waiting for me to, listen, I intentionally haven't reacted to it.
Okay.
I did that months ago. You know, we've been ran that content. They didn't resurface the clips from our show.
The thing that 1090 read on the video he did was basically like, when the cops came to Max B, they were asking him about the girl that gave them the initial intelligence about the guy that was going to get robbed, who ended up getting killed. And that basically Max B stated the name of the girl and where she worked. And that from 1090's perception.
And where she worked, right?
Okay.
Okay, 1090
is that the entirety of... No, that's not it.
So what he didn't have, he said, Wack, but I didn't have that. So I read it to him. Wingate, who is Max B, also argues that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argued that his conduct was a result of circumstances unlikely to recur because he would have nothing more to do with Conway. Chick, right?
Okay.
He also argues that he, Wingate, cooperated with law enforcement authorities by helping them locate Conway. Hey, listen, bro, I'm not here to debate with the civilians. I'm not here to debate with those. I have nothing against Max B. I don't know Max B. I've been laying low out of respect to French Montana, just keeping it gangster, because I could have been lit the fire. You bring it up, so we're going to talk about it. When I called 1090 and read him that, he said, Wack, I've never seen that. I don't have that. Go ahead, run it, and then send it to me. I'm going to react accordingly. So if I had that, I wouldn't have took that stance. But listen, anytime you cooperate with law enforcement, right?
But so you don't have a record of the actual cooperation. You just have a record of him, when doing his appeal, stating that he had cooperated.
Here's the thing. When you file an appeal, everything's come out. Shit that you didn't see in the other previous paperwork.
Okay.
Right? So at that point, when he's saying, listen, I cooperated with law enforcement and helped you find the person. She went to jail. She did like 5-10 years, some shit.
Yeah.
Pooh Sims is the guy, his brother, doing the 120, which he's the one that direct me where to go find these things. I got phone call recordings with him. So, you know, he's out. I see my man French with him, you know, so I wasn't in no hurry to trip. My whole thing is, he don't mention me. I wasn't gonna mention him out of respect to French. We've already ran this content 18 months ago on the 100-sided Clubhouse. So it was nothing new. I've talked about this on our show.
Okay.
Months back, you know. And what I don't like is they say, Wack's going at New York. Nah, listen, man. If it's an individual, it's that individual. If he happened to be from New York, California, Philadelphia, that's just where he happened to be from. No one individual is the voice of a whole state.
Right.
It just, that ain't what it is. But
I think I don't really see you holding back on anybody who's accused of snitching out here so much.
I don't care. Like, I didn't ran it.
I mean, I have seen you play favorites, but I wouldn't say that you do that most of the time.
I don't play favorites. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
But there's definitely been people who've been accused of shit where you're kind of like, well, no, I don't want to talk about that.
I don't. If somebody told me Adam's a snitch, I'm gonna be like, he's not. He's a civilian.
Right.
I'm
out of the question.
I don't care what you put in front of me. So a lot of these people try to pin these things on people that they don't come from that lifestyle. Now that's just me. I don't see it that way.
I'm dying to snitch.
Yeah, so you know, at the end of the day, with teachers on, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. It's just content. You get what I'm saying? But you're not gonna tell me that I can't read.
I mean, it's weird to say like, oh, WACK is just going at New York. It's like,
everybody.
Why would New York want to protect a rat? If that is the case. I'm not saying that it is necessarily. I'm not the person who should be making the judgment of that. But why would you want a whole state / the biggest city in America, the most populated city in America, I guess, to protect somebody who broke the foremost street code at a moment in time where it feels like the streets are less important than they've ever been in hip-hop?
And my thing is this, I don't even care about the individual. My message be to the kids and youth, because a lot of them listen to these people lyrics and they follow them. They like, yo, he's this, he that. I want to be just like him. No, he's a rat. He's lying to you. Everything he's telling you to do, he didn't stand up to. Go the other way. Go to the military, go to school, trade school, go do something different. It ain't even about them. I care less about them.
You ever listen to Max B?
I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never heard his music. He's 47 years old. Times have changed. I do know he wasn't shit. He wasn't mainstream before he left. So
He had some big songs though.
He wasn't bullshit. Big how?
Ballin'. I know it's a Jim Jones song, but he was like the f***ing person writing all this shit, I think.
Is he got credit? Is his credits on
I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I mean, he never made it to like a super crazy mainstream level.
Well, listen,
but
if he ain't got writer's credits on it, I'm not gonna give him credit.
I can testify as a person who was in New York at that time that he was by far the hottest thing coming out of New York post, 50 and Cam and shit like that.
No.
He had the streets on fire. I lived there. You were already in the old folks home by that point.
He wasn't, no. First of all, out of here. Me and K Slay, that dude left in 09.
If K Slay was here, he would testify to this as well.
No, he wouldn't, because you got Papoose, you got Troy Ave's.
Papoose was so far before this.
Are you dumb or something?
Papoose got signed in the early 2000s. Right now, we're talking about like 2000. Yes, no, he did. He got signed in like 2004.
Nigga, I was doing motherfucking mixtape songs with Papoose and Stacey Adams in Miami in 07.
What year did Papoose get signed?
In 07, 08, we doing mixtape songs.
Okay, so
what are you talking about?
Papoose was lit when I first went to New York in 2004, but he didn't formally sign a deal to 2006. We're talking about later on. We're talking about
No, he didn't. The nigga went to jail in 09. How much later?
You talking about Max B?
Yeah.
Okay, but Max B.
Fuck out of here. You can't even eliminate Pap from that.
What?
Nigga, that nigga won every Justo award that came out.
Yeah, but that was way before this. Papoose signed his deal after his original hype had already been a few years old.
I'm not like you. These is people I know. I've been in their homes. Motherfucker, we worked in studios. I brought them out here. They come out here to my parties. You can't, me and Slay's like this. He was signed a street sweeper. What the fuck are you talking about? Slay A&R'd by Sexy Cannot Project.
I know you've like hung out with these people, but I was actually a fan of these artists in real time.
Listen,
you're just like, oh yeah, some shit
Sexy Cannot didn't drop till 07.
What?
07, 08. 07, 08. Pap was on fire back then.
See, look, 2004 is when Alphabetical Slaughter was released by Papoose, which was his first,
he didn't have his deal yet.
And no, and he signed his deal a couple years later, but by that point, I'm gonna be honest with you, the hype had worn off.
Are you stupid? The nigga was in a full-fledged war with Uncle Murder.
Yeah, but
06, 07, 08.
He didn't really exactly have the streets on fire as a result of beefing with Uncle Murder. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's okay.
You dumb.
You weren't around. I'm just letting you know, as a person who was in New York at the time.
You goofy ass white boy who
you were all the way on the other side of the country driving trucks and fucking Ray J.
Nigga, you better Google Bridging the Gap. Google Bridging the Gap DJ K Slay. Let me show you. Nigga, I'm gonna show you Prince when he was 100 pounds lighter. Google that. Huh? Yeah, tap any of them motherfuckers right there.
It's just like a random podcast episode from 2019?
No, Bridging the Gap. K Slay. Hit it.
2011.
Who is that? That's Prince right there. That's 11. Now, nigga, we already been moving about 7 years together already.
Okay.
Right? You can't tell me when shit was going on, bro.
I'm telling you that the time when Papoose was the biggest rapper in New York and the time where Max B was the biggest rapper in New York were very different time periods.
What I'm telling you is...
Papoose's wave came before Max B's, and there's nobody in the world that would disagree with this.
Bro, Papoose, 6, 7, 8, 9, all them years?
No.
What year Remy Ma went to jail?
Absolutely not.
Google what year Remy Ma went to jail.
Acting like Papoose was still hot as a rapper in 2009 is proof that you don't know what the f you're talking about.
What year did Remy Ma go to jail?
We can just ask the AI, what year did Remy Ma go to jail? But you got to understand that
year?
2008.
That's my point.
Right.
Nigga, he was, what you mean? That's when that merger was going on.
Papoose's popular time period as a rapper.
Are you telling him when he got with Remy Ma, that didn't add to his shit?
Not really, no.
You're dumb as f.
That was him doing reality TV.
No, that came
The
later.
reality TV party of life, it comes after the hot rapper
You're
party.
dumb.
Alphabetical
You
Soda
are
came out in
dummy.
2004.
Reality TV came after Remy Ma got out of jail.
2008.
Reality TV came after Remy Ma got out of jail. You stupid as f. Nigga, he got with her. That's before she went to jail.
Okay.
You don't even make sense, nigga. Move on. God, you can't tell me about my brother, nigga.
Listen,
I helped him make decisions.
You're a fan.
Straight
You
Stunt
feel very
Magazine came
passionate
out in
about
05, right?
You feel very passionate.
Straight Stunt Magazine came out in 05.
But you wasn't there.
Huh?
You was not around. You were all the way in Pacoima driving trucks. I was in New York
YG.
buying the mixtapes as they came out.
Ask YG, ask Kendrick, ask G Malone, ask all them niggas.
So you're trying to argue that Papoose was bigger than Max B in 2008.
I'm telling you, Papoose.
Wait. I just want you to go on record. Say it.
You doing
Papoose
the white
was
people
bigger than
shit.
Max B in 2008.
This 2025, nigga. Not 1825. You stupid ass white boy. I'm telling you, Papoose was lit on fire with a major buzz in the city of New York, nigga, from 6, 7, and 8. This nigga went to jail in 09.
So just for the record.
Out of here.
So Papoose was bigger than Max B in 2008.
They was both underground.
No.
Max B ain't never
Max
went.
B was gigantic in 2008. You don't know because you were on the other
Show
side
me
of the country.
Show me a rotation.
Okay.
Dummy, it's a 6-hour flight. You were scared to come this way. WACK was going that way.
I hadn't been over here at that point.
What are you talking about, nigga? I was all through New York.
Yeah, I mean, look, a bunch of records.
Nigga,
I Gotta Have It, Sexy Love, Why You...
Nothing went...
There's complex articles about all the biggest
went
Max B
mainstream.
songs. No.
Nothing.
Okay.
He charted something?
We're gonna go. We're gonna look for
I'll give him his underground shit, but nigga, you ain't finna sit here like Pap wasn't moving and his buzz wasn't crazy. And
no, Pap had already fell off by then. I say that as somebody who's got... I love Pap, but musically...
Bro, you just saw Remy Ma went to jail in 08, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pap was buzzing. Nigga, the day she went to jail, that nigga was in Africa.
Confused.
The day she went to jail, he landed in Africa.
You are deeply confused.
This is a fact.
You're deeply confused.
This is a fact.
You weren't there.
You were nobody. You was a BMX
I was in New York buying the mixtape as they came out.
Nigga,
you
we was
telling
in the
me
studio.
about this is like me trying to tell you about the history of LA rap.
You from New Hampshire, white boy.
And I was living in New York 8 years at this point.
You couldn't even check in the W. You was broke up.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you like
what
I
does
tell
that have
Act.
to do with anything?
Let me tell you.
Hard.
You niggas wasn't around in this game.
You were on the other side of the country.
No, dummy, I was there. I could call Top Dog right now at TDE and he gonna tell you, whack ass damn near stayed in New York. You're dumb as fuck. Stupid as a motherfucker. You can't fuck with me. The only motherfucker that got any leverage with that with me is Vlad. The rest of you niggas wasn't around, didn't have a voice. You was sidelined at home. Waiting for an article to come out.
Says in 2008, Max B was arguably the hotter rapper with significant street buzz, ghostwriting credits on major tracks, while Papoose was primarily an underground mixtape artist struggling with major label release issues. This is what anybody who was actually a fan of this music at that time could tell you, but you have no idea because you were on the West Coast and you have no clue.
What was the major label release issues?
He was signed to a label that wouldn't let him put an album out.
No, he was signed to Street Sweeper.
Yes.
No.
This was after that.
He was signed to Street. It ain't after that. Stupid. You're dumb as Slay had the motherfucking deal with Sony.
Literally,
You're dumb as fuck.
every person out there who was paying attention to this music during this time period knows that you're wrong, and seeing you be so loudly wrong is proof that you're wrong about a lot of other things too.
What I'm telling you is this, bro. You were a fucking nobody.
No, I know everything about this time period in hip-hop.
Mix.
Yes, I was.
No, you wasn't.
You weren't listening to this music.
Was a
you
nobody
weren't on the internet talking about
huh?
this music every single day.
You could go find me.
Who was?
Put in WACK100 Shade 45.
You're just guessing.
I was on the radio back then, dummy.
You were hanging on the radio station.
Ain't no hanging.
You're getting every detail of Papoose's career wrong because you have no clue what you're talking about. You said he was on Love and Hip Hop in 08, you stupid ass nigga. I was speaking
Remy Ma did 6-7 years. Remy Ma did 6-7 years before that happened. You dumb as f. But for you to say Pap didn't have no presence in them streets of New York with his music back then, you're an idiot.
Look at this. Papoose had previously signed a substantial deal with Jive Records in 2006, but by September 2007, he and his manager, DJ K. Slay, had left the label due to creative differences in A&R hell, meaning he did not have major label support for a commercial album in 2008. He had no charting singles or albums that year.
Max B ain't had nothing charting. We're talking about the streets.
You sound like this might be the dumbest you ever sounded.
No, you're dumb. Will you admit that you were nobody back then, but a dumbass white kid running around? You was nobody.
I was a rap music fan.
You was nobody.
You are retroactively pretending to care about this era of music. One of your problems with me is that you can't have that conversation. You are retroactively pretending to know anything about this era of music.
You know who took Top Dog and Kendrick all around through.
You read about it. I lived it.
You ain't lived shit.
You read about it. I lived it.
Was back
I was paying attention to this as it was happening. You're guessing retrospectively.
No, you're reading. I'm living it.
No, I was reading it. I was living it while it was happening.
Around.
I was listening to the music.
Nigga, you couldn't even check
it. You have never listened to Max B or Papoose.
You couldn't check it to the dub. You was broke.
You have never heard
I lived at that motherfucker.
Name 5 Papoose songs.
I lived at that motherfucker.
Name 5 songs.
I lived that.
Name 5.
I don't have to.
Do it.
What I'm telling you is
5 songs.
You can't tell me who was hot and who wasn't.
Name 5 Papoose songs.
I never heard of Max B. I didn't know who Max B was.
And that says everything.
No, it don't. I just didn't. That ain't what I was on.
You're just getting the timeline wrong. Papoose's career as a musician was already largely over by 2008, whereas Max B was, as the AI just confirmed, was at the peak of his career in 2008. What
I'm telling you is, maybe they were going at the same time, but you're not going to tell me Papoose was in the dirt 06, 07, 08. You're not going to tell me that. He'll tell you. No, he won't.
He didn't even get to put an album out because he was stuck. We just read it. He was stuck in A&R hell. You know what that means?
I helped him get out the
label wasn't letting him put it out.
I helped him get out the deal, dummy. He got another check when they released him. Idiot for pay or play.
You realize you're just calling me an idiot because you know that you look like an idiot right now.
Bro, I know you wasn't around. Nigga, didn't nobody know the f***
I was paying attention to it in real time, and you, in fact, weren't.
Hey, listen.
Look, Papoose released his first album in March of 2013. You want to know why? Because the label wouldn't let him put an album out.
Listen to me.
Do you think if he was really popping that they would have let him put an album out in 2008?
On the radio. I remember Hater Blockers was up. He had songs on the radio. He did a song with Snoop Dogg, which caused a riff and shit because it was another single that's supposed to be in work.
You got to give up.
No, bro, you wasn't around.
You lose.
You wasn't around. Hey, you didn't matter.
AI and someone who was listening to real music as it happened are confirming that you're getting the timeline wrong.
You got a great platform now. And
you don't know what you're talking about.
Back then, nigga.
Right.
Nigga would have
the fact that I didn't have anything
going on. Nigga would have f***ed you up. Joe Buttons was around. We'd have f***ed you up back then.
You sound like such a
real shit.
Listen.
We would have you up.
You're
you
a fan.
Ain't nobody, bro.
I was a fan.
Nigga, when it
I was a fan. You're a rap fan, but you were not paying attention at that time. You have no idea what was going on in New York at the time. You're just guessing.
Watch this. Watch this.
You're just trying to act like you know what was going on at that time period, dude.
I'm about to clown your dumb ass.
Do it.
Clown, you dumb as.
There is literally nothing that could make you sound less right now.
You sound dumb as.
I am infinitely more knowledgeable than you on this topic.
Stupid ass up. Nigga, what's that your dumb? This one he was getting on. Tom.
Yeah.
You live. I'm talking academic. I mean, fucking ADAM22, right? This dummy is trying to tell me WACK in the Papoose days wasn't in New York.
I didn't say that.
You said what?
I said you weren't.
hold
You
on.
weren't a fan of the music, and
Shut
you're
your
getting the
dumb ass
timeline
up.
wrong.
This is Top Dog from TDE. Now he gonna tell you some real shit. Cause he met Pap through
my
me.
Nigga, my nigga gave me the key to New York. Plugged me right in with everybody, and when he went home and went to bed.
I hit you back. Nigga, you don't know the fuck I am. That's your problem. You don't know the fuck I
I
am.
love how he said something that was completely unrelated to our entire conversation.
Bro,
you just had
for
him
the
on
nigga
the
to tell
phone. You
I
realize
gave
if
him
you
the key
actually
to New York.
explained the context of
No,
what we just
listen,
had a conversation
but
about,
Top
that
Dog,
you would
listen,
agree with me.
This is Top Dog from TD to tell you, WACK gave me the key to New York when I landed.
Why did
And,
you have the key to New York?
Bro, nigga, I was connected to everything. Funk, Master
Then
Flex,
why don't you know anything about what was going on in the streets
you
in
dummy?
2008?
Bro, you know how many,
Why are you getting all the details wrong if you were
know how
actually
many,
around
You know
like
how
that?
many of my birthday parties, Papoose, respectfully, him and his man Moose came out and celebrated with me. I had an artist named Stacey Adams.
You want to know the f***ed up part?
What?
If you call Papoose, he'll tell you I'm right.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Do it.
Pap don't answer a lot, but he's not gonna tell you you're right.
Well, if he does answer, he's going to tell you I'm right. Will you admit that you are...
Bro, you can't tell me because you was a nobody ass white boy, nigga.
No, but you can call
It doesn't matter.
Papoose.
You can't stand.
Papoose will tell you.
You can't stand with me, nigga, with this type of shit.
Papoose will tell you. Ask Papoose
Motherfucker.
who was the bigger
You was a
rapper in
nobody,
2008.
Non-existent, nigga. You know, it's a whole lot
It
of
doesn't
shit you
change.
don't even know.
You're just bringing up a bunch of unrelated
the
shit
truth.
because you know I'm right. Papoose will tell you I'm right.
Man, shut your dumb ass
Wait,
up. Let
I
me
want
see
you
if
to
nephew
read the
has
comment
a phone.
sections on this video.
Fuck out of here, bro. You sound dumb as f.
Hey, shout out to New York
Let's see.
because they are all finding out in real time that you don't know what the f
bro,
you're talking
ain't
about.
nobody from New York gonna tell you Pap was dead 06, 07, 08.
No, who was bigger
Sound
is the
dumb as
question. In 2008,
Both underground, my nigga, as far as I'm concerned.
they weren't though. Max B was huge.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
And what happened? Jim Jones was
And he
here.
got locked up. And exactly.
Jim
Jones and Max B owned New York in that period.
Jim Jones.
And they were
was huge.
inseparable. Who do you think was writing all those Jim Jones
I don't
songs?
know.
Max B.
Did Jim ever cop to that?
Everyone knows it. Literally everyone. The fact that you don't know that right now
Jim
is
never
why
copped
you
to that.
don't have any right to talk about
Jim never
this.
copped to it.
Yes, everyone knows
Jim
that.
was in the studio.
Everyone knows
Was you in the
this.
studio? You didn't know what the fuck a studio
This is
looked
why
like.
you have no right to have this
Dipwit,
conversation.
dumbass. You don't, nigga. You wasn't around.
You're just
you wasn't a
guessing.
factor.
You
White
don't
boys
know
like
that
you-
Max B was writing Jim
White
Jones'
boys
songs.
like- bro, I ain't never heard Jim cop to it. So until Jim cop to that, I'm not gonna say it.
He's probably admitted it a million times.
I don't know. I've never heard him cop to it.
Well, that's because you're not really a fan of this.
I've
this
never
era
heard
of
Jim
music.
cop to that. Out of here, nigga. Niggas like you couldn't even survive back then. Niggas would have ate your ass up.
That's not being
Beat
discussed.
the f out of you, threw you in the trunk or something.
That's not being
the
discussed.
mouth you got now, you couldn't have did none of that.
That's not even being
This
discussed.
a fact.
It's
What
not.
it say?
It's
I
not
saw
even-
no Jim Jones. Nah, take your punk ass back.
What?
It said, whatever page you, whatever you just
So
asked,
you want to go on record with this?
it said no Jim Jones.
So you don't think?
You just switched them.
So wait, I just want you to go on the record. You don't believe Max B ever wrote for Jim Jones?
I've never heard Jim Jones
Because
say
you've
that.
never listened to Jim Jones from that era. Because if you did, then you wouldn't be able to argue this.
Jim Jones said that. You stupid as nigga.
You don't even need someone to tell you.
It ain't
You
a
just
nigga
have
in
to
the streets
listen
that
to
wasn't
him.
listening to Jim Jones. What I'm telling you is, I know them niggas is beefing. I hear niggas say shit about me that's totally false, just as you do.
They've been beefing for 20 years.
Okay, just as you do, right? And from my understanding, he's saying that Jim didn't give him his credit, right?
Can I just
don't
thank
know.
you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can I just thank you?
I don't know. I don't know if Jim.
It's very rare that in podcasting that someone hands you a W in quite the way that
bro,
you just handed me
ain't
one.
nobody finna agree that Papoose.
So what are you gonna say when everybody agrees?
Nigga, we didn't drop. We dropped Sexy.
What are you
Cat
gonna say when everybody agrees?
07.
What are you gonna
Or
say?
some shit like that.
What are you gonna
the
say?
Nigga was on fire.
What are you gonna say? The AI already said that I was right. So
Fuck about wasn't no AI back then.
no, the
Dummy.
AI I just asked.
But fuck about what you and your AI. That shit in the nigga. I'm talking about what I really was living, what I really saw. Like nigga, we was like, hey bro, look.
I apologize
this
for what
new
they're
shit-
about to do to you in the
Hey, look,
comments.
this new shit.
Because you have no
This shit
fucking
is
clue what
new
you're
to
talking
you.
about. No.
Niggas like me been living this shit
is
a
new
long
to you.
time.
New York hip hop is new to you.
You're dumb as
Oh, a goddamn thing about New York
dumb as
rap. No.
Nigga, I can call niggas for everybody from Eric B, nigga, up to Funk Master Flex and everything in between. Nigga, you don't know shit.
So, for the
about
record-
nothing.
Papoose was hotter than Max B in 2008. This is his argument.
No, what I'm telling you is Papoose was not dead in 08.
And why didn't his album come out till 2013?
That don't mean you're dead, nigga.
You don't think the label would have put his album out if he had a hot song?
What's the homie?
If the label felt like they could make money off it, why wouldn't they have put the album out?
What's the homie from At This Part? I forget his name.
RJ.
RJ, right?
Which, look, there's another example of me knowing more than you about
hold on.
about hip-hop.
What do you mean about hip-hop? I'm talking about a homie.
I know more about blood rappers than you.
Listen, they only f with you because you got a platform. They don't f with you because you know real mother.
Talking about if they f with them.
They
We're talking
don't
about
f with you because you know real mother.
So to you, RJ is like some guy from some neighborhood.
No, not at all.
But
right?
you didn't even know his name.
What I'm saying is, RJ's another guy where somebody could say, well, he didn't drop an album, he didn't do this, and he didn't drop an album till then, but RJ has always remained to be hot in our streets. Always, right? Has he crossed over and going mainstream? No, right? He didn't have some shit happen in his earlier years or whatever, but can't nobody ever say that RJ was dead in the water. He's always remained to be hot and has some type of presence going on. Back then, Pap ass was on fire. And I showed you, Remy didn't go to jail till 08. Right, Remy
Papoose was huge in 2003, 2004. By 2008, the steam had worn off. As you know, a lot could change over a few years like that. And Max B was absolutely much bigger at that time.
Well, he didn't make it out here.
Well, at least you seem to be acknowledging
just so you know, I was bi-coastal. I'm not these little dudes y'all got it. You know 99% of these people outside of Lush maybe, right? These niggas is hamsters. They ain't never been nowhere. They wasn't around. They wasn't around back then. They can't have these conversations. Mm-hmm. You can't have some of these conversations with me.
Then why am I right?
Because you were a fucking fan.
Yeah, and that's why I know so much more about this than you.
Listen, I was dealing with these people personally.
That doesn't make you an expert in the actual music.
Hey, bro, there's so much shit went on that you niggas have no idea. It's crazy. But I'm gonna let you run your play. That was Top Dog from TDE. He got one of the probably the
and you
biggest.
Didn't keep him on the line long enough to actually ask him the question.
That's my G.
Nor would he even probably really know the answer.
He did know the answer. He told you. You
the Max B versus Papoose conversation in 2008.
We didn't ask him about that. I wouldn't
really expect him to.
I wouldn't ask him about
care
that.
Or no.
But you were saying who I was and what in New York.
No, you could have been around. You're just wrong about the calendar.
You didn't exist.
I was. I actually was. I lived
you was non-existent.
I lived there that entire time.
You were non-existent though.
No, but I lived there.
You were non-existent.
Buying the mixtapes as they came out, whereas you just kind of like heard about these rappers. I sat there
and watched my brother get hit with the first lawsuit.
You never listened to
mixtapes.
You never listened to these guys.
What are you talking about, bro? Nigga, you
can't even name 5 Papoose songs.
I can name 5 Papoose mixtapes and 100 songs.
Do it.
But it's no need for me to do it because you a white boy that's asking a stupid ass question.
Okay, Wack. You're gonna have to hold this L. L's up for my hitters.
Hey, bro.
R.I.P. Wack in the chat.
The Top Dog call killed you.
No, it didn't.
You wasn't.
Nobody was.
But Top Dog did tell you.
You hung up immediately because you knew you were wrong.
Because I'm not finna keep a man of that statue that is my G homie on that line.
You could have asked him one question.
I'm not. But
as specified, he probably.
There's no jumper, my nigga. That ain't worthy of Top Dog. Out of here, bro. That's just my homeboy. He picked the phone up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, you wasn't around.
No, I was. Way more than you. Shout out to everybody who watched this. Smash the like button. Adam and Wack Show. Become a member.
We're going to get right to it. Be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend, tell a friend. We got content. To everybody out there working hard, if you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you got to do today to be prepared for tomorrow. And there it go. But until next time, it's your boy Ray. I'm gone. God bless. Peace.